This is a primary heat exchanger out of a, I don't know, maybe about 11-year-old furnace. This is where we fire into it. This is where it leaves the exchanger to go into the secondary. And these are all the holes in the heat exchanger that were leaking products of combustion into the house. And this gentleman here is not interested in replacing his secondary heat exchanger. He told me it doesn't look unsafe. So we're gonna just do what we're told. Yeah, there's gonna be a hell of a disclaimer on my ticket. So let's go inside. Here's our new exchanger. We're under warranty here, magically. So we put that firewall, the front face on the exchanger. Here's our brand new one. Nice, good metal. Integrity is good. So we'll see here in a minute. So this is where that heat exchanger is going to go. It's going to go inside this furnace. Yeah. And this is the secondary heat exchanger that we're going to marry to that primary. And then we'll stuff the whole thing in this furnace. We'll put all our controls, hot surface igniter, gas valve, burners, burner box, inducer motor, collector, drains, marrying box. Well, this is more like an outer collector that's going to marry the primary to the secondary. Yeah, good times. Okay, so we've married the primary to the secondary, and that's our seal over the collector box, because this is where the primary heat exchanger is going to dump into the secondary. So these are the inlet of the secondary. This will be the outlet of the secondary. The collector box is going to go over this. This guy has its own collector that goes from primary to secondary, and so that's what that cap is, and we're going to seal him up next. So exchanger is in. We married him to the old exchanger, got our primary connection to the secondary. That collector is back together, so that outlet on the bottom is the secondary's outlet. That secondary's outlet goes here to this collector box on the back side, where we're gonna gunk him together, put seal at these 2 points, and then the inducer motor goes onto that. Now the collector is on. Next is the inducer. So collector box, inducer motor, burner box, burners, boy oh boy oh boy, burners. These are delicious, but you know, sometimes the guy you're working for knows more than you do. Sometimes. Alright, gas valve, burners, burner box, inducer, collector box, pressure switches, wiring, blah blah blah. Let's see. Is the gas on? Looks like we're not getting any gas up our pilot assembly. Hey, flames did not roll out like last time. Which is why these old wires here are all completely burned. We're going to have to rework that and take care of them. But right now we need to do a carbon monoxide test. Make sure that we are under 100 parts per million in the chimney leaving this unit. So we'll let this guy get up to temp, and then we'll do the big test. Okay, so we are up and running. We are firing. And we are taking a carbon monoxide read. 33 parts per million in the chimney, leaving the house. I'll sign off on that. I follow Mid-America's guideline. 100 parts per million in the chimney is too much. 33 parts per million is okay. you're safe. We'll sign off, call it good, and wish these guys the best of luck with their furnace.